You are watching an Al Bear review. Cue the music. What's going on, my haves and have-nots family? I'm here. I'm late, but I'm here. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Everybody, please be sure to like, comment, share, all that good stuff. I don't even know where to start off. Let's just start off with a show pitch. You know, with a show came. The show came on. David was with Madison to identify Jeffrey's body. We find out that it was not Jeffrey's body. That in fact it was the apartment that was next door. We knew last week that Jeffrey had lived because we saw the previews or whatever. But this just pissed me off because how could it be the apartment next door when they gave a specific address? Not only that, so you mean to tell me there was 2 shootings in this apartment, or at least possible shootings in this apartment complex or whatever? Like, I was just so irritated. But I know who I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with Tyler Perry, so sometimes I know the writing just don't be how it need to be. It just pissed me off. So anyways, scratch that. Moving on, Veronica, you know, she had stormed at the hospital. She went to pull up on Justin to go make sure, I guess, what the boy name? Jeffrey wasn't dead. Justin answers the door, and she basically went in there to get Jeffrey. She was so happy to see Jeffrey. It's like one of the few times Veronica probably was actually humbled, like hearing that her son was possibly shot and killed, like that kind of humbled her, and she was, you know, not excited, but like, you know, emotionally happy to see Jeffrey. She was just overjoyed to see him, and of course Jeffrey was being Jeffrey, disrespectful and all this and all that, and so she told Jeffrey to tell old boy that he's leaving, and of course Jeffrey don't want to go anyways. He ended up leaving, and so I forget somehow or another she asked Jeffrey, you know, did this dude shoot him or whatever the case is, and Jeffrey told her he just pulled a gun on her, and you know, it was just weird, because I believe Justin called Veronica the B word, and I'm just like, Jeffrey is not my cup of tea. I don't have an issue with you know, gay men or anything like that, but hold on, before I go there, let me keep going. So anyway, they leaving, Veronica and Jeffrey leaving. They get to the parking garage or the parking lot or whatever, and Veronica's car just parked directly in front or behind Jeffrey's car, and this lady, she couldn't get out, so she pretty much went to go get security. Then we find out the security is Justin. I'm pissed off again, because I'm asking myself, now Justin is a suspended officer. Well, I guess, you know, the 2 careers or the 2 jobs are different, so I guess that can explain why he would still be able to be security. But anyways, they end up getting into a back and forth. He called Veronica the B word, said you really did it or something crazy. I really don't remember what he said, and he ended up slapping her. My issue, Jeffrey was so soft. Veronica was just like, Jeffrey, you gonna let him hit your mama like that? Jeffrey, you gonna let him hit your... And Jeffrey like, man, what you doing? What are you doing? Jeffrey, look, all I'm saying, let me tell you why I cannot stand Jeffrey. Given Madison, in the course of, I'm gonna just say one day, because I know it was spread over 3 episodes, but one day, Madison has had 3 strikes, he done struck out, pulled the gun on the dude daddy, pulled the gun on Jeffrey, slapped his mama. I just don't see why Jeffrey had to kill this boy. Point blank period. In order for me to be like Jeffrey, can stay his storyline or what, Jeffrey is gonna have to kill this boy. And it is really frustrating me because I know he ain't gonna do it. I just feel like the amount of disrespect this man has caused pull the gun on your father, pull the gun on you, slap your mama, call it a B word, and you just gonna try to put him in the head like then David pulls up and, calm the situation down a little bit or whatever, because Veronica and Jeffrey were trying to, I guess, beat Justin up. I don't know. So Veronica ends up leaving because Jeffrey just being so disrespectful or whatever. Well, she told David that, Jeffrey didn't defend her. He let this woman put his hands on, etc., etc. And I'll be honest with you, when David pulled up, part of me wanted David to put hands on Justin for just this whole situations that done went on. Because, like I said, to me, Justin done struck out 3 times with all 3 of them, with those incidents that happened. But David didn't. Veronica was upset. She told old boy his days are numbered. And she told Jeffrey that Justin should have killed him. Cause she was just pissed and she storms out. And so David trying to have a conversation with Jeffrey and tell Jeffrey to come home. And Jeffrey was like, I'm just coming home to get my belongings. I'm not staying there. That's perfectly fine, Jeffrey. That's perfectly fine. And so David pretty much talked him into coming home. He gonna tell him what's going on with him and Veronica, his plan and all that type of stuff like that. But to me, like I said, man, it's just Jeffrey's storyline is just. I remember when Jeffrey accidentally killed Quincy. He need to accidentally kill Justin because it's just becoming a bit too much. So, and I can't take it. So anyways, fast forward, I'm gonna handle this Justin stuff in one sitting. Veronica goes to the police station. She files a report. The police chief and all the police, they're trying to give my girl Veronica a hard time. And she say, I'm the wrong bitch. Like, do what I say, do as I tell you, And so she ends up getting them to go make an arrest for Justin. And she has a plan. Her plan is she got a couple goons that apparently like to rape men. So she called them and told them to get themselves arrested for into the 11th precinct. And she got a guy there that she needs to be raped. And etc. etc. Now this is gonna sound weird, but I can't wait till them suckers put them paws on Justin and rape his behind, man. Listen, it sounds nasty and bad, I know, but given how much aggravation Justin has caused my life ever since he came into the TV show, I need something bad to happen to him. You know what I'm saying? He got to go. Like, kill him off with the, with the thing in the butt or something. I don't know, man. I'm just sick and tired of it. But that was that. So, moving on. What else? Charles ended up taking Candace to his actual home. They bonded. She loved it. Loved it. It's not even a word. I just said loved it. How do you even spell loved it? How do you spell that? Hey, anyway, she loved the home, and so like Charles is really head over heels for Candace, and I kind of like it. I wasn't rooting for it at first, I know, but I am rooting for her to get in the White House and cause all type of chaos. I really am. But on the flip side, the FBI agent, a fake FBI agent, or whatever he is, that the chief of staff sent to the hotel to get dirt on Candace, returned to the chief of staff in DC or wherever they was at, present the information, and basically they gonna use Jim Cryer as they go-to guy to help bring Candace down, which I have an issue with because I'm looking at Tyler like, obviously, you've forgotten Jim Cryer is facing federal charges. So how is he a good candidate to even link Candace to any type of illegal activities that's going on in the hotel when he's been accused of covering up double murders and all this type of stuff for his son? Like, I need them to know that. You get what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. And so anyways, like I said, I'm sure Charles and Landon, they're going to figure out a way to get Candace in that White House. I can't wait, but that's pretty much that. And also this episode, we find out that Jim Cryer ain't got no money in his account. I think I couldn't really hear the TV. The bank man, teller, whoever it was on the phone, said that Jim had either $2,000 or $10,000 in his account. So he had to go to Catherine and ask Catherine for the $75,000 to pay Mitch for the quote unquote protection for Wyatt. And obviously she did it. She gave him pushback and all this and all that. But finally, to the topic at hand, Benny and Hannah went down to the bank and wired the money back to the Cryers, and we find out that $8 million is missing, and they in the hole for $42. So now we looking around like, or at least this is how I'm looking around. How did Candace get that money back? And I do remember a while back when she had Veronica set up her fake LLC or account or whatever it was. I believe Candace has the money, but she don't even know she has the money because she's living on cloud nine with Charles. But to that point, I don't think Hannah and Benny not having the money is gonna cause any issues for him, because Jim is all talk. We ain't worried about him. We know Benny gonna jump on him next week or whatever episode that is, and Catherine is not gonna care. She just gonna believe whatever it is that Hannah says. But I think Candace has the money. I don't know who else could possibly have it. I'm gonna say it has to be Candace. It just does, unless the Malones got people in the bank working for them and they took the money out of their account because, for whatever reason. But but what would piss me off about this show? I went to sleep thinking about this. This is how sad this really is. All that money that Hannah had in that account, first of all, Hannah ain't got no job. Number one and most important. So last week she called Catherine and said she's gonna take the job at the hotel or whatever, cool. But if you ain't got no job, how you afford groceries? And I know this is off the subject, but I just need it to be a little bit more realistic. This episode had the potential to be great, especially when that boy slapped Veronica. But it kind of went downhill from there. And hopefully next week's episode will be much more feeling, I guess is the word. But other than that, nothing too much happened out the ordinary. This was just a filler episode, just one great scene. Other than that, typical Tyler Perry episode. But until next time, that's all I have. If you're new, be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And I'll holler at y'all next time. We out.